Well, I think I was nominated for a Seafood Champion Award for my work with IFFO, the Marine Ingredient Organization, which I joined in 2006 after many years as a salmon farmer. And I was very aware that one of the main issues within salmon farming and its perceived sustainability or lack of it was due to the question of the ingredients in the feed, particularly the marine ingredients, the fish meal and fish oil. So I set about working with a number of other people who shared my vision of where we ought to be in terms of having a standard which allowed people, producers of marine ingredients, to actually put themselves up to be measured against a standard for responsible production, which would include both the fishery and the way in which they operated the factory. 2/3 of the marine ingredients that are produced worldwide at the moment are going into the aquaculture industry. These industries are very dependent on the fish meal, and I think it's very important that they demonstrate that where they get these ingredients from are from responsibly produced sources. If not, then it brings into question the whole sustainability of aquaculture. We've seen a very rapid uptake of the standard. We now have something like over 40% of the marine ingredient production within the world has now been certified to the standard, but we've got obviously with this another 60% to go, and that's going to be the difficult 60%, and that's what we're now doing, and we're trying to roll this out around the world. I see great hope for the future of seafood because I really think we are now starting to make some progress in Asia. And we are actually beginning to get people who are saying, right, I want to sign up, I want to make improvements in what I'm doing. And that has been a change, a huge change that we've seen in the last 2 years. And of course, aquaculture and fishing are both enormous industries in Asia. And if we don't get progress in Asia, we won't really be making progress, sufficient progress in the world. So that's why, for me, it is so exciting to see all this progress in Asia. To be honest, the sustainability story is a self-explaining story, really. And it isn't really about audits and standards and that sort of thing. It's actually about saying to people, do you want your business to be around in 10 years' time? Do you want to hand your fish meal and fish oil factory over to your children so that they can run it as a business? If the answer is yes, then you have to find a way to make it sustainable. Otherwise, it won't be there. I was delighted when I heard that I had been put forward to be a Seafood Champion finalist. My first feeling was obviously one of great honour in having been put forward, and to some extent there was a degree of surprise because when you're working on a day-to-day basis, you are not aware that of all the progress that you might be making. You just feel that your progress isn't fast enough. And that you would wish that you could be doing more. So it's very nice to see that that there is a recognition of the fact that you have made some progress, and it gives me the enthusiasm and the drive to go on and try and achieve more in the future.